Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. It is day 73. Is it day 73? Hold on a second. Let's find out what today is. Literally going to my channel to go check because my brain is fried. What is it? 74. Oh, it's day 74. My God. Happy day 74. First of all, look at this. I broke my nail. Let's just get into that. Very upset about it, but it is what it is. We're doing our makeup this morning, and I was gonna do a get ready with me because I feel like I haven't done a get ready with me full vlog, like just chit chatting, doing a quick get ready with me. I already said that like 5 times, but good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It is Monday morning. It's currently like 10 a.m. We're gonna do our makeup today, and you guys have been asking me for my makeup routine, so I'm gonna actually take my time today and do a full face, but like a full natural. This is my everyday face that I typically do. I'm gonna be looking at my viewfinder and my mirror and myself because I look good. What are you talking about, babes? Oh, all right, y'all, we're gonna get started with the OG that I always use. I feel like, okay, first of all, I use the Milk Hydro Planner, the Milk Hydro Primer for like a full face of makeup, or I use the Lancome Pro Base. That's the E, because that's how you know I use it a lot. If I'm not doing a foundation or anything, I just want my skin to have like a glowy pro base. Now this is great for like beginners. Like, I'm a beginner makeup person. I'm not the person who is doing makeup like a pro. I don't know how to do the makeup girl routines, all that stuff. I don't even know why you're like watching this. Like, why are you watching this? You trust me? Okay. I feel like I finally took the time to learn how to do my own makeup, and that's why I feel like it's killing it now. It was one time, and this is such a fucking flex, I was hosting my show at Macy's with Macy's Live for Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I was asking her, I was like, I struggle with my brows, like I don't know what I'm doing, I need help. And she literally goes, how often do you practice? And I was like, practice? She's like, yeah, like how often do you actually take the time to sit down and practice doing your makeup? And I was like, who has time for that? I only do my makeup when I need to go somewhere and I want to put some face on. And she was like, no, like every skill in life is practice. That's why they're freaking pro makeup artists. Like, they practice and they learn about the products they're using and the words and all that stuff. So if you're always struggling with makeup and like you're not sure, you don't like it, practice. Like, take the time out of your day to practice. That's what I started doing. Like, I literally just took some time, and I'll give myself more time when I'm getting ready to actually just sit down and like fine tune all my makeup stuff. And I feel like the biggest change for my makeup game has been my brows. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I just started using the Too Faced pomade in pencil brow, and I like this one because of the tip. See how, like, I don't know if y'all can see it, I've like rubbed it down, but see how the tip is like very fine line? That's why I like it. What I would do, let me see if I can put this close by. Oh my God, I'm such a teacher. Sorry, I need to stop pushing this so like it doesn't bounce. But what I would do is like comb my brow hairs up and away, so like this. And it takes some time, like actually comb it out so like it detangles all of that. I don't have like thick hair, but I do have hair, so I always like to brush everything out. Like, see how, like, see the difference? You see that? Okay, Mwah, Sophie, mwah. But I'll just do that, and I'll do it for the second brow too, so like they're all fluffy, fluffed out, all of that stuff. Because again, I don't want it to be hard to put the pencil in it, and I want to control how much I put in there. So once I do that, I then go in and I typically just draw in under a straight line to like draw the line of the brow that I want. Now let me tell you something that's gonna piss me off, bro. If I start this video and this makeup look comes out trash, I'll be so mad. So I'll just typically draw the shape that I like, and I love a good arch on my brow. So this thick line, and then what I used to do when I first started was draw a line on top. Now I just fill it up with crosshair motion going up. The same similar direction that I brushed my brow with, and I go in for the filler part. You see that? Oh yeah. She's eating it up. I'm Sofi, and Sofi. Let's be serious, let's be focused, because look at that brow. Look at the brow. So you do that. Sorry. And then I just brush it out. So the first, it looks more natural when I put it in. Boom. Okay, so brows are done. lightly filled in, not too much. The arch that I want is there, very bold, y'all can see. Now what I would then go in with the concealer. Like, I feel like we've moved past the concealer era for a lot of people on TikTok. I'm not TikTok, I don't know how they do that, but I'm always gonna conceal. What I started doing was going in with very light concealer application. So I would use this Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I'll put that on my hand. Like, I'm telling you, this is how much I use, like that. And then I go in with the Lancome All Over concealer, and I put this on and I mix it because I really like the shade mix together. Typically I might have gone in with this because I like a good bright under eye, but I felt like I was getting too much for my concealer. And then I go in, no, the brushes I use, I can't promise they're actually the brushes you're supposed to use. I just know they work for my face and I just use it. So this is the brush that I use. This is actually a MAC Black Panther brush. I almost call it like a flathead brush. Flathead brush. And I just mix my mixture. And I just draw and like clean up the brow. Clean. So now can y'all see, like, I basically like cleaned up and outlined the shape. And then I go in with a brush, like just a thick brush to fluff it out. So I just typically do this and I pat the concealer in. And this is literally all before foundation. Now I do my brows before foundation. Some people do it after. I just feel like this helps me a lot better. So the product can sort of be spread through my eye and stuff. We live in cities you never see on screen. Actually, I'm about to post a TikTok with that song and I'm really nervous about it. Not because of anything crazy, but because it's taking a stance on an issue that's going on in the world right now. There was one time I was talking to someone and they were like, oh my god, I love how far apart your eyebrows are, and I've never been able to unsee that. I feel like I bring that up every time I do my brows. I'm like, yo, I know my brows are far apart. Okay, thank you very much. Brows are drawn in and then I do my foundation. It is the Polite Society right here. Polite Society More Than a Pretty Face Skin Caring Foundation. It's like skincare and foundation. And when I tell you, that's it. And I put it just right on top of the product I just used, just because I could just mix it all up. And I do that, so very light on the face. Like, I mean, you can't even see this product on there. Because I just don't like a lot of foundation anymore. I can always like add on if I feel like I need some more coverage. But for the most part, like, I rarely do. So I use it on that side and then I take another little dollop and I put it on this side, and then that was a lot, so I share it across my face. I'm still putting foundation in my eyes because it helps my concealer not crease as much. That was a pro tip from my friend Amina. She was like, Sophie, do it this way instead. I was like, I could try that. And also my brush. Y'all know your makeup applies better when your brush is clean. My brush is not clean, unfortunate. I gotta clean them soon. I might do it for a vlog. I'll do laundry, all of that stuff for a vlog. Coverage is matte. It's a matte thing and it's not even. And I tell you, the transformation is always my favorite part of this. Should I put lashes on today? I think we should put lashes on. I have like these really pretty lashes that I just started wearing. Foundation is on, and this is like a lot of foundation for me. Like, I don't even like that it's that much, but we're gonna keep it moving. I want to set the concealer under my eyeshadow so it doesn't move. I need to start using eyeshadow primer, but I don't have any, so I don't like stressing about it. Like, why am I gonna start dealing with that when I don't need to? Y'all know that I have been my best self since I stopped using birth control. That just came out of left field, I know, but like, I feel like I just want to harp on the fact that my life is better since birth control. The fact that I stopped using birth control and I listened to my heart and my mind about it, I'm just so proud of me because it was really hard. Okay, so I go in with like a light shade for the inner corner, like literally the lightest of shades. And I feel like every time I do that, it opens my eyes, because I have really tiny eyes, and it opens my eyes so much. Like, literally pat it in. That corner crease right there, just pat it in, pat it in, pat it in. And then I go in with another brush, just like some random brushes that I have in my arsenal, like something like this, and I use like a brown for the end. See that? Just so it gives it like a more defined look. Y'all see that? See how my eyes are like open? But yeah, birth control, when I tell you. And then I go in with the Lancome concealer again under my eyes this time. I love to pack it on, but you don't have to pack it on a lot. So I just do this and this, and then I just blend, blend, blend. I started using birth control in 2019 with my partner, and I remember I only started using it because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna be having regular sex, and that was the first person that I'd been with that was close to me. So I'm like, have I told you this? I'm like a long distance relationship fiend. Like, I never did close distance relationships. I just feel like it just never worked out for me. Everybody I liked was always like farther away, and I was fine with that because I feel like I didn't care. I'll put this out here. I didn't care as much, and I felt like when we did get to see, we had a good time, we were happy, we were content, the relationship was great. So I didn't care that my partners were like long distance. It just wasn't, I wasn't pressed for it, right? So this particular relationship was the first relationship that I was in that was close distance. Like we basically practically lived together. Like we had a dog together. Okay, come on. So I started using birth control because of it. And when I tell you, before that, I started using the pill first. And when I got on the pill, I just had a lot of issues. Like my hormones are all over the place. I feel like my mental health was so bad. So now when I'm doing my concealer like this, it's bad that I'm talking to y'all while I'm doing it, because I should definitely be like looking up and then dabbing it in, but I just be talking. And so that's why sometimes you still see creases. But that difference and the way it always lifts my face up, immaculate. And then it just cleans up the rest of the eyeshadow look right there. And then I got off the pill after like 2 years, and I'm the kind of girl who will be like, let me just wait it out. They say it's like it takes like 6 months for it to reset and for you to feel like yourself again. Da, 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 da. I never felt like myself. Like I feel like since I started birth control, it just changed my chemistry, changed my aura, it changed everything. And I don't regret going on it, because there was a lot of things that I was saving from happening, but I definitely regret not being as conscious about what I was doing to my body. Also, contour. I've had this, like, it's like a black radiance contour foundation stick that I've had for so long, and I just contour like that. I like doing my forehead, the nose, a little, not too much, and then my chin. I know I'm not supposed to be using a flat brush. I should be using like a angled brush, but I just love how it like contours. I don't know why, I just love it. Like I just like tap it in, and I like how this brush like pours the product around. But yeah, so I just feel like I wish I had thought about it carefully before I did it, because I've never been protective with my body. I don't know how to say that without like sounding so strange, but that's really what it was. Like I've never been protective with my body. I've never been the kind of person who, like when I'm doing my skincare or perfume, like I wasn't that girl. I wasn't that girl's girl. I didn't care about perfume. I didn't care about makeup. I didn't care about deodorant, and I didn't stink, I promise. I just didn't care about all those things. Like I used a pad because I was told that's what you should use. I was pretty like normal, right? I wasn't like, I used to use the word extra sometimes to describe the girls that used to do that. I had friends that like growing up, they had mounds of clothes, mounds of perfume, mounds of shoes, and I was satisfied with the bare minimum. And I feel like I did the same thing with birth control. I did the same thing with period stuff. I did the same thing with like my hygiene stuff, just bare minimum. Like I used Vaseline, bar soap, and that was it. And I don't think there was a problem with that. I just think that your body tends to also react to different things. So right now I still use bar soap, but I like different scented lotions, for example, and I like different scented things now that just help me feel good and smell good, and I like it. Like now I get compliments about how I smell. People are like, oh my god, I feel good. I'm like, I feel it. Like I feel the care, the intention, the patience that I'm taking with my body, and it translates so well. Anyways, I say all that to say birth control, so I changed it from the pill to the freaking IUD. So I had the Kylina and my friend had the Morena. And I only bring that up because we got it around the same time, and the way it affected both of us was so different. Like she still like, she loved hers didn't do too much for her. She wasn't bleeding as much, all that stuff. I was bleeding basically every day for 14 days. And I remember I took too long to take it out because I was just like, I need it. And I went through a really traumatic incident that I was like, I don't want to go through that again. So I need to make sure this stays where it's supposed to stay. And I honestly wish that I took the time to actually go to a doctor who like listened to me and my problems, and maybe it could have been prescribed something that was better and buffing everything out so I can blend it out. Typically you use a beauty blender for this, but I like using this brush. It's like a flat brush that helps put everything in place. And then we're gonna go in with one of my favorite blushes right now, which is this blush from Mad Hippie. I need to get a better blush brush, but I just use this right now because it's like a little bit flat-headed. And I just pick and pack on the product, and I smile and I pat it on. It's so funny, I never used to use blush, and now like, give me all of the blush. The day I took out my IUD, y'all, I'll never forget, I cried in the doctor's office. Like I was in shambles, crying. Like it felt like a weight was out of my system. I'll never forget that feeling ever in my life. We live in cities. Oh, y'all liking it? Makeup guru, Sofi Soph. And then this is when, because I've done all like my liquid products. I've put all my liquid products on, so before I put powder, I would set my face. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this setting spray. Like, I like it, but I don't think it does a lot. Like, I don't think it does too much. It's the Too Faced Makeup Insurance Setting Spray. It's okay for a wet setting spray, but I wouldn't like say it's like my favorite thing. This is my favorite part. This is like the air brow from Kosas Beauty. They sent me this a while back, and it's been my favorite thing because the way this thing gels down my brows. I don't know why I like to do this after I put a setting spray on, but I feel like it helps because my face is wet, so it still like keeps everything in place. And I just comb the hair so like they sit down and they're more defined, and it just works, y'all. It just works. It's my favorite product right now. And I just clean up the brows a little bit, and I feel like it gives them like more of a definition too when I put it on. And now when all is all dry, I then go in to set my face. I use the One Size Dark and Deep powder. I don't even know if it's the same powder. Yeah, it's the ultimate setting powder. And you know what you remember the time we used to bake? Like, we used to all bake our faces. I don't bake anymore. I don't think I ever used to bake because I feel like I didn't even know what I was doing. But now I just like dab it in to set it. Like literally a fluffy powder brush, and I just dab, and I put it under my under eye. Anywhere that I had a liquid foundation or a liquid anything, I put powder, like anywhere. And because it's like dark deep, so it's my color, it also like brightens it and mattifies it at the same time. Put it underneath that, all the powder in the world. And then for my bronzer, I go in with this One Size Made for Shade Bronze and Sculpt Duo. It's literally just like this, and I get just like a little brush and I just dab it in, and then I dab it over. I feel like I want a better bronzer though, but this one has been working so far, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna put it on my nose. Boom. Now I want to put lashes on today, so we're gonna put these on. And lashes were the last thing on my like glam makeup thing that I learned ever. This lifesaver. I can't use my hands to put my lashes on. I don't know how y'all do that. That's just not my thing. So this is my holy grail. Like, y'all see that? It just picks it up so well, so it like gives me peace of mind. Have that like that, and then put some lash glue on, can't see, on the inner lash line, and then let it dry. We live in cities. And for lashes, for some lashes you can tell which one is like the inner corner by the length of the lash. And I put that down so it dries. I stopped putting liner in the inner corners just because I feel like the way my eyes are set up, I prefer this method better. See? So it highlights it but doesn't close it up. Then I'm gonna try to do this because I need to look. I put it on top like that, starting with the outer corner, and I put it down. Boom. You never see on screen, and we know. Boom, y'all. And then I need to buy a new one, clearly, but this is the Charlotte Tilbury Air Deep Finishing Powder. And I just buff my entire face just to make sure we're coating it all good and well. And that's pretty much it. That's it. No, baby. I've been in my dark lip era, and I know Ariana hates it. I really love it. So black liner. And then this Fenty lipstick I've been loving. I just feel unnecessary. And my Fenty lip gloss that's been through so much with me, and I use a gloss. Okay, I'm a gloss girl, y'all. I don't do anything else with gloss. And my makeup is done. And that's it. What do we think? But he keeps sitting back here yelling because he hears you making noise, but then he can't get in here. Oh. I was locked into my room working, and he hates that I'm working without him, so he likes to come into the room with me. Oh, that's my little baby. That's my little baby. That's my little baby. But yeah, guys, that is it. We're done. That's my makeup look for today. It's a Monday, so your girl's gonna get her shit together. I have not even started my day, and it's about to be 11 o'clock. So this is all for the get ready with me. I'm off birth control. I feel like I don't know if I finished that story or not, but off birth control. I'm feeling good. I feel like that's a big some of the biggest changes in my life at my age now, where I feel so much better. Like the mental health stuff, the hormone imbalances, everything feels so good. And this month I tried cotton only period products. I had my period for 2 days. I went from 14 days to 2 days. When I use the period cup, my period is shorter. I don't even cramp anymore, bro. Sometimes I forget I'm on my period. That says a lot. Like the first day is usually like typical, it's exhausting, whatever, but like the change is immaculate. I'm feeling good. Shout out to day 74 of 100 days of vlogs. I'm still contemplating whether or not I want to keep doing daily vlogs or I want to exit it out. We're gonna find out later. I really like this makeup look. I really like this look. This is like one of my favorite looks so far. This is really pretty. I am really pretty. Yeah, I love you guys so much. Mwah. I'm gonna see you in my next vlog, which is tomorrow. But let's figure out what we're actually doing. If you guys actually have questions that you want me to answer for Get Ready With Me's, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments right now, or send it to me a DM on Instagram or TikTok, wherever. Just send me a DM and like we could talk about it and another Get Ready With Me. I think I want to start trying makeup looks on Get Ready With Me's because I feel like it's fun. I love them and I use the same products over and over again. So if you have a favorite product you want me to try, send it to me, please. I'd love to see it. Okay, so let's go get the jar so we can figure out what tomorrow's vlog is gonna be. All right, we got the jar right here. What is it gonna be? Let's just pick something like, oh my God. 2, okay, which one should we pick? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, father has a donkey died, mother died, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, so you are out of the game is out. Okay. Ah, that is cute, that's cute. This is a cute one. This is a really cute one.